We have recently hit 7,000 subscribers. I'm so grateful for that landmark, but now we're on the road to 10,000 subscribers, so it would be greatly appreciated if you could take 1 second out of your day to drop a sub on the channel. Enjoy the rest of the video. Yo guys, what's going on? It's your boy No Limit Dots here, back with another video. And before we get into today's video, I just want to remind you all out there that y'all are kings and queens, and I hope you're having a very blessed day. And in today's video, I'm here to bring you guys the top 3 best back end, power forward, swings, whatever label you like to give it. I'm giving you the top 3 at this position. Every single one of these builds I show you is going to be able to play 2s, 3s, 5s rec, 5 pro-am ranked, and especially these builds will be able to compete at the highest level in pro-am leagues. But nonetheless, let me just go ahead and let me put you onto a jumper. For all these builds I show you, you're either going to want to use base Tracy McGrady. I'm going to show you 167, and for that build, you can use Tracy McGrady. And then for the 6'8 build, you can go ahead and use Ben Shepherd as your base. Let's go ahead and get into the builds. So starting off, I am going to show you guys probably the one that I think it is the most meta, like it's considered the most meta as of right now, is going to be the 6'7. But what you want to do, make sure you do not make this build at small forward, because if you make it at small forward, you're gonna end up being the wrong icon. Make sure it's a power forward, 6'7". You want a 7'4" wingspan, and you want your weight to be you want it to be 242 pounds right on the dot. Right, let's go ahead and clear all this. A lot of it's actually gonna be the same as that build. So our mid-range 87, which is what's gonna give us the T-Mac. Then your jumper or your 3-ball, put it to 76 for now. Free throw, leave it as is. Your pass accuracy is going to be an 86 pass accuracy. Honestly, at the end of the day, your job is to box out the opposing center, and your center from the corner should come over and be getting the boards most of the times. But even when you get the board and you're launching, 86 pass accuracy will get the job done. Then moving into the perimeter defense is going to be an 87 to get gold challenger. I believe on all 3 of the builds I show you, we are going to have gold challenger. And honestly, at this position, I know it's gonna sound maybe boring, but like there's not a huge, like there's no like game breaking, like different type of styles you could make this particular player. Like if you don't know back end swing, power forward, you're supposed to play the middle of the quote unquote 2-3 zone. You know what I mean? Pick and roll. Supposed to guard the pick and roll defense, be the back end defender of it, right? So yeah, it's not really many insane ways to make these builds. But 87 perimeter, then we're gonna go 95 steal, get yourself the Hall of Fame interceptor. You're gonna want to go 80. Well, I went 87 block on this build, and then we went 77 interior defense, 77 and 80 or 87 block. Yeah, 87 block, 77 interior, and then our defensive rebounding is going to go ahead and be a 93 defensive rebounding, like that. And that's because we're going to match it with 90. We're going to go 90 strength, which is what's going to give us the Hall of Fame box out beast. And we're going to get gold rebound chaser. Now, on top of that, the reason people are making 6'7s over 6'8s is because you're going to have 84 speed instead of 80 speed. And honestly, it probably does make a relatively big difference. We're also going to end up being a 73 acceleration, right? 73 acceleration. And then your vertical, what you're going to want to do with your vertical is going to end up being an 80 vertical. And then your stamina is going to be a 99 stamina. And we're at 96 overall. So we are missing a couple things, which is going to be the finishing on the build. You're going to get standing dunk, but it's not going to be as high as the other builds I've shown you, just because 6'8s just overall give more attributes. But you're still going to have a 73 standing dunk. You're going to be able to standing dunk over point guards and stuff like that. And then your free throw, I mean, if you want to keep it 62 and put your standing dunk even more, you can do that. But I'll put the free throw to an 80. And you could put the 3 up to a 79. It's like, did I mess something up? I got some extra attributes just floating around here. Okay, no, we're actually gonna be good. And then we could put the standing dunk to an 83. All right, so I actually did get the same to an 83. And honestly, we could put it even higher. 83 is fine. And then put the rest on your free throw, 96 free throw, and that. Oh, excuse me, man. Y'all better kind of have commented down. Bless you in the comments, bro. But unless that is going to be the first build, go ahead and show you the name of the build itself. So we get shades of a pelican, a net, and a hawk. We got David West. It's a throwback name. Cameron Johnson and Jalen Johnson. We're considered a two-way spot up threat. Go ahead and edit the build. So now we're gonna go ahead and show you the 268 versions. Like I keep telling you, there's not too much difference of how you can make it, but you always use my build as templates. You know, you could go ahead and change a lot of different things. But for this build, we're gonna go 6'8", 242 with a 7'4" wingspan. What we're gonna do here, clear everything. Our MIDI is gonna be an 87 MIDI. Our 3-ball is going to be a 77 3-ball, right? 77. Then our standing dunk is going to be an 83, just like I got on the 6'7". So 83. And then the big difference, I guess, you're taller and you're also going to get 92 pass actually on this build. Other than that, but there's pros and cons, right? So you get a 92 pass act, but then you're not going to get as high as a steal. Your steal is only going to be a 91 steal. And then your perimeter is still going to be 87 though. 87, that's like the benchmark for back ends. Your block's going to be an 87. And then your interior defense is going to be a 74 interior defense. So basically, you're kind of worse at everything except that pass actually is just pretty absurd, because basically every other stat is identical. You know what I mean? But you couldn't get like a 92 pass. Like, you'd have to drop a lot of things on the 6'7". And so we'll go 80 vertical, then we'll go 95 stamina, and then we got honestly, we do have a lot of stuff left over, but that's because I did not upgrade the defense rebounding, which is going to be a 93, and there we go, we're like 98 overall. Put the free throw up to like, put up to an 80 free throw. And could you get 90? You can get 93 still. Let's see. Can we get anything of significance? Can we get 95 strength? We can't get 95 strength. Can only get 90. So it's not really worth putting it up. I'll just put the rest on O board. You got a 60 O board. Put the rest on your free throw. There it is. That's gonna be the 6'8" version of a back end. Like I said, it's just minimal changes. So we got Dave DeBoucher, Evan Mobley, and Cam Johnson. And we are going to be a two-way diming mid-range threat. Also, like, you know, I know there's people that they like to have unique names. You know what I mean? So this last back end I'm going to show you is going to be, it's going to be different. It's going to be a little different, right? It's going to be like much different compared to the first two builds I showed you. Let me hit continue. So back end, or so power forward, 6'8", 247 pounds, but we're going to have a 7'6", so maximum wingspan. Right, let me just go down the list. So we're going to have a 73 standing dunk on this build. 73. Our mid-range is going to be an 84 for gold mini magician, right? Then our 3-ball is going to be a 76 3-ball. Don't touch the free throw right now. Our pass X is going to be an 86 for silver break starter, or gold break starter, my bad. And then moving into the defense, we're going to put 96 steal on this one. 96 steal gets you Hall of Fame interceptor and Hall of Fame right stick ripper. After that, we got our 87 perimeter defense. Like I said, on every build, our block is going to be 87 block, with our interior being a 74 interior. Right, 74 interior. Then our D board is going to be a 93, or 93 maxed out at that. Our strength is going to be a 95 though. You get Hall of Fame immovable enforcer on this build. Our speed is going to be maxed out as well. Our vertical is going to be an 80 vert, and then we're going to go ahead and max out our not max out, so we're going to put it to a 95 stamina for gold workhorse. And then you can go ahead and put the rest on your free throw, giving you an 81 free throw. That's going to be the build. The main differences is your Hall of Fame interceptor, right stick ripper on a 6'8". You also got 95 strength. But yeah, you have to sacrifice a little on the offensive aspect. Your midi, 3, and standing dunk are all a little bit lower. But comment down below which variation of these 3 power forwards you like the most. And if you did overall enjoy the build video, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And it's been your boy, No Limit Dots, and I'm out. Peace.